お菓子をたくさん食べて太った。お菓子をたくさん食べて太った。太った。You okay with 太る。お菓子をたくさん食べて太ったから。
Number 2?
ダイエットしていますね。I'm on a diet right now. Okay? お菓子をたくさん食べて太ったからダイエットしています。Okay? 山に登ったから
Number 3?
疲れていますね。はい。山に登ったから疲れています。You are tired right now, right? So 疲れています。If you say 疲れる、you talk about the future tense ね。疲れます。going to、はい。皆さん、今疲れていますか？疲れている？疲れてる。ゾラさん、疲れてる？なんで？どうしてですか
？How do you say surgery?
手術したから。手術したから。Of course、手術したから疲れていますね。はい。Very good. Okay. じゃあ、B. Circle the one you think people should not.
Nicholson just said that he's having issues with his internet and he's working on trying to get it fixed.
Okay. Alright. はい。ありがとう。じゃあ、I think Otto さん is recording.
はい。
はい。じゃあ、if he wants, please share the recording with him. Right. はい、じゃあ、circle the one you think people should not do. はい。嘘をつく、what's 嘘をつく
Tell a lie.
tell a lie. ね。English, you use the verb 話す or 言う, right? But Japanese, we use つく。嘘をつく。This is idiomatic expression, so you just remember as I said. ね、嘘をつく。はい、じゃあ next、日本語の授業を取ります。取る。take a class、皆さんは今、you are actually right now, you are enrolling and taking. So again, you use a telephone plus いる。日本語のクラスを取っています。日本語のクラスを取っています。If you say 日本語のクラスを取ります、that's in the future action. So for instance, 来学期、春学期、日本語のクラスを取ります。But right now you are taking, so 秋学期、日本語の授業を取っています。Okay? はい、じゃあ next、温泉で泳ぎます。温泉、what's 温泉？
The hot springs?
温泉。はい、温泉で泳ぎます。はい、じゃあ次。家で犬を飼います。飼います。This is a new vocab. 飼う。飼う is the verb. If you write with ひらがな, same spelling with the verb to buy. But 飼う means to own a pet. To have a pet. はい。家で犬を飼います。And next, 授業をサボります。サボる means
Skip class.
cut class. This is the compound verb, combined verb. Sabotage. This is a foreign language, so we spell with the katakana. Sabotage plus する。サボる。サボる means cut class. Cut class or cut anything. Even the work. 仕事をサボる。next, やめる。やめる means
To stop?
To stop, yes. はい、お酒をやめます。means stop drinking alcohol. ね to stop. 遅刻する What's 遅刻する
To be late for an appointment?
Yes. はい。はい。皆さんは今日は授業に遅刻していません。ね。しませんでした。しませんでした。Everybody's here, so 授業に遅刻しませんでした。はい。じゃあ、喧嘩する。喧嘩する means?
To have a fight.
はい。喧嘩する。to have a fight. はい。OK。じゃあ、what you shouldn't do? 嘘をつく。In general, that's right. はい。はい。嘘をつく。はい。Of course, there are some good lie, but in general, you shouldn't tell a lie. ね。嘘をつかない方がいいです。Okay? 日本語のクラスを取ります。I hope everybody take in Japanese class. So this is not. はい。温泉で泳ぎます。
No.
No, you shouldn't. ね。はい。Of course. Have you ever seen the picture or anything of Japanese onsen? Yeah. We have a very big bathtub usually because it's usually we take a bath with others, even with the strangers. So usually if you go to the Japanese hot spring, you have a big bathtub and it's like a swimming pool sometimes, but you shouldn't swim there. Okay? Right? はい、じゃあ家で犬を飼います。You can do that, right? はい。授業をサボります。You should not do, right? Please try to come class as many as possible, right? And if you miss the class, sometimes it's really difficult to catch up with. So you shouldn't do サボります。ね。はい。お酒をやめます。It's alright. It's a good thing, maybe. はい。遅刻します。授業に遅刻します。Yes, definitely. ね。You should not do. はい。友達と喧嘩します。Okay.
Should not do.
Should not do. Right. 皆さんはよく兄弟、お兄さん、お姉さん、妹、弟と喧嘩しますか？皆さんはよく喧嘩しますか？しません？
しません。
しません。Maybe、子供の時はしました。でも今はしません。Okay? はい。はい、じゃあ、question C. Circle the one from the following option. Right. And these are all the new vocab. What's 川？
River.
はい、湖。
Lake.
はい、lake。山。
Mountain.
はい。The place you want to go for camping. どこに一番行きたいですか？どこに一番行きたいですか？キャンプに行く。どこにキャンプに行きたいですか？川、湖、山、どこが一番いいですか？どこが一番いいですか？
山の方が。
山が一番いいです。山が一番いいです。はい、very good。はい、じゃあ next。はい。 お祭り。What's お祭り?
Festival.
はい。And 温泉 we just did this. ね、温泉 is a hot spring. What's 外国?
Foreign country.
はい、foreign country. 神社。
Shrine.
Shrine, yes, a Shinto shrine. It's a worship place. はい。じゃあ、美術館。
Art museum.
Art museum. Good. はい。The place you want to go with your boyfriend or girlfriend. どこが一番いいですか？どこが一番いいですか？どこに一番行きたいですか？ With your boyfriend or girlfriend?
神社です。
神社に行きたいです。神社。ね。Well, do you know that some place in some jinja in Japan is especially supposed to especially specialize for the good, you know, for the couple, boyfriend and girlfriend? Many people go to a shrine to pray for a good thing, right? For the health or for the business success, making the money. And some jinja is especially specialized for the to get a good boyfriend, a good girlfriend. Okay, and once you make a boyfriend or girlfriend, that relationship will keep forever. People will go to pray for such a luck to the jinja. And we even can buy a charm for that. Okay, and actually it's a big business. Okay, the next, what do you want to be in the future? What's 歌手?
Singer.
はい。医者。
Doctor.
Doctor. はい。社長。What's 社長?
President of a company.
Yes, yes. Okay. Hi. And what do you want to be? And so these, the place you want to go and the place you want to go with your boyfriend and girlfriend or the things you want to be in the future. These are the grammar we learn on Monday. Want to. How to say want to in Japanese?
はい。
Hi, very good. Hi, that's the grammar we learned on Monday. So let's review this. Okay, Thai is the word we use together with the verb. But when you use the verb together with a Thai, what form of the verb do you have to use?
Verb stem.
Verb stem. Okay, very good. All right. Okay. You use the stem of the verb and you add the word Thai in the short form. In the long form, you add desu after that. Right? Thai. And this means want to do this verb action. Okay? Thai. And this Thai conjugate as an E adjective. So present affirmative is Thai or Thai desu. Want to do this. And if you don't want to do, negate form is たくない、たくない、たくないです。たくないです。And past tense たかったです。たかったです。And past negative たくなかったです。たくなかったです。And you add たい、たくない、たかった、たくなかった to, you attach those to the verb stem. Okay? はい。じゃあ、how do you say? I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Japan. How do you say?
日本に行きたい。
日本に行きたい。Good. 日本に行きたい。Then how do you say? I don't want to go to school.
学校に行きたくない。
学校に行きたくない。ね、はい。I wanted to go to party. I wanted to go to party.
パーティーに行きたかった。
パーティーに行きたかった。ね、行きたかった。But maybe you didn't. ね、パーティーに行きたかった。Okay? And I think this is especially for Henry さん。I didn't want to go to hospital. I didn't want to go to hospital. 病院。That's the hospital.
病院に行きたくなかった。
Yes, はい。行きたくなかった。行きたくなかった。病院に行きたくなかった。Right? たくない。たかった。たくなかった。So, try to practice this over and over. Alright? And how do you say? Do you want to have a pet? How do you ask this question in Japanese? To have a pet, the new verb, and we just saw it. We just learned together today, right?
Would it be 買うたいですか？
買う and 飼いたいですか？ Yes, very good. はい、ペットを飼いたいですか？ペットを飼いたいですか？はい、皆さんはペットを飼いたいですか？ If yes, はい、飼いたいです。いいえ、
飼いたいです。
飼いたくない。飼いたいです。バンクさん、ペットを飼いたいですね。はい。どんなペット？
猫です。
猫を飼いたいです。Very good. はい。猫を飼いたいです。猫を飼いたいです。はい。Excellent. はい。じゃあ next.
Fuji san ni noboritai desu ka?
Yes, はい。登る is the verb. So, 富士山に登りたいですか？ 富士山に登りたいですか ?If yes, and you say, yes, I want to.
登りたいです。
はい、登りたいです。No, it's too high. はい No, いいえ。
登りたくないです。
登りたくないです。登りたくないです。OK? はい。はい。じゃあ、do you want to get a good grade? What's the verb do you use?
取る。
取る。はい。じゃあ、do you want to get a good grade? How do you say it?
取るたいです。
と。もう一度言ってください。取りたいです。取りたいですか取りたいですかはい。いい成績。いい成績。成績 is great. So, いい成績を取りたいですかいい成績を取りたいですか And again, if yes, はい、取りたいです。取りたいです。Not, if not, いいえ、取りたくないです。取りたくないです。Okay, so you okay using the たい and together with the verb stem and you can say want to do something. Okay, you use the verb stem. Alright, じゃあ、please look at 260ページ。260ページ of Genki book. 260ページ. Which number is that? 260ページ。
260?
はい。Look at the question E. There are a couple of questions. There are question 1 to 10. ね。1 to 10. Right? You are going to ask to your partner. So you will practice with your partner. Okay? You're going to ask one of these questions to your partner. And once you are asked the question, you reply, you answer to the question. So now I'm going to split everybody to in a pair, and so please move to a breakout room and practice this with your partner. Okay. Okay, please move to a breakout room.
Hello?
Hello. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. How about yourself?
Doing all right.
So what are you supposed to be doing exactly? Like,
Asking the questions on E back and forth.
in the book?
Mm-hmm.
What page is that on again?
260. Hirogohan ni nani ga tabetai desu ka?
What do I want to eat for dinner? Sushi o tabetai. Sushi sounds pretty good. Nani ga ichiban kaitai desu ka?
本が一番買いたいです。
そうですね。
どこに一番行きたいですか？
日本に行きたい。
私も or 私と? Is that me too? Or do I just say
私も。
私も?
Have you ever been to Japan?
No, I've always wanted to though.
Man, I went 2 years ago during the summer. Stayed in Tokyo. One of the best moments of my life. I highly recommend going, like, as soon as you get the chance.
I was thinking about applying to the JET program, but I'm not 100% confident on that yet. We'll see.
It's funny you mention that because I just started my application for that. I was actually been wanting to do that for a while. Me personally, I think everybody should do it. Like, at least give it a shot. You know what I mean? Because Japan is nothing like you've ever seen before. It's a beautiful place.
The biggest thing is making sure that we can save enough money that we can bring my husband.
Right.
And
it's not as expensive there as it is here. So I mean, we ate out every night. It cost like $5.
Well, the biggest thing is like we've got like a whole house full of stuff, so we'd have to have like a permanent storage place to put all our stuff until we got back.
Man. Yeah.
Which wouldn't be too bad, but you know.
No. But from my experience, highly recommend it. No matter what, do what you gotta do. I'll never forget. I don't mean to digress at all, but I wanted to start doing it because when I was in Akihabara in Tokyo, where anime originated from, I was waiting for the train to come back home, and this young boy came up to me, and he started speaking really broken English, and so we just had like a very simple conversation, and he asked me, he was like, what's different from the United States from Japan? And then I was like, well, we don't really have trains where I'm from. And then he was like, oh, okay, bye. It was just such a simple and innocent conversation. I was like, I think I want to do this. This seems really fun.
Yeah.
So I've just been wanting to do it ever since.
What's up, guys? I got put here because there was an uneven number of students.
Hi, Jake.
What's going on?
How's it going?
Good. We're on question 5, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I did some individual practice with her, and she's like, I'm going to move you to this room.
She's been accidentally putting people by themselves a lot lately.
Yeah, I've been put by myself a few times this semester. I know the feeling. I'll ask you all number 5. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Nani o nara itai desu ka? I don't know that verb.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I love the back of this book.
Yeah, it's very helpful.
Nada is to learn, I think, so.
What is it?
Nada is to learn.
Oh, okay.
So it's asking you, what do you want to learn?
Nihongo.
Yeah. That's what we're here for.
Jozu na tai desu. I want to be fluent in this language so bad. Oh man.
I want to be fluent in multiple languages. That'd be pretty cool.
今週の週末、何がしたいですか? I'm pretty sure it's like this week. What are you doing? Or what do you want to do this week?
Nanimo?
I mean, yeah.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Nemutai? I don't know how you say that.
Yeah, nemutai. Nemutai desu.
Skarida, nemutai. Most of these vocab I actually did know from just from like, it's stupid, but just from watching anime. I knew a lot of these, like skaritai, tired, and
Yeah.
osatsuki, liar.
I don't know if you ever watched the anime. Wait, what'd you say?
I said there's lots you can learn from anime.
Yeah,
I know,
true.
but I hate when people are like, "Oh, you learn Japanese from anime? You're a fucking nerd."
Weeb.
Yeah, weeb.
I learned Renshu from the anime K-On! I don't know if you ever watched that.
I have seen it.
It's fucking great.
Ima nani o shitakunai desu ka?
Hmm? Can you repeat that one more time?
Ima nani o shitakunai desu ka?
Good night.
What am I not doing right now?
What do you not want to do right now? Nihongo no class.
Nihongo.
I
Nihongo.
was about to say the same thing.
Nemutai.
Being on third shift for 3 days out of the week and first shift for 2 days out of the week is killing me, man.
I don't envy you.
Yeah, you have fun with that.
Mm.
You work at UPS?
Amazon.
Damn.
Just as bad.
It's worse, man.
I'm
We have to wait a
sorry to
full
hear
year
that.
before they start paying us for our tuition. UPS will pay your tuition right off the bat.
Really?
Yeah.
That is
My
wild.
brother-in-law works at UPS and they're currently paying his tuition.
Yeah, but you guys make bank, right?
Make $15
See,
an hour.
I feel like at some point, where's the line between making money and losing sanity? You know what I mean? A place like Amazon.
Tell me about it, man.
It's a trade-off.
It's one of those things. You just kind of got to pick your battle for the day.
Yeah, I get it. It's only temporary, you know?
Yeah. Basically just trying to hold on to this until either my base work reopens, because the reason why I'm working there is the place I've been working for the past 3 years closed down because of COVID, and they haven't fully reopened yet.
Damn.
Just need to hold on to they either open up or I can get a contract with either Jet or the military, whichever comes first.
What branch you think about going into?
Air Force.
Oh, that's cool.
They treat their soldiers the best out of all the branches. They're the favorite stepchild
Yeah.
of the government. So they get a lot of benefits that the other branches don't get. And I've watched too many people get fucked over by oh sorry, pardon my language, by the other branches to
I
like
could care less about language.
Yeah, me
just-
too.
I'm not used to talking to new people, so I'm like talking to new people says an appropriate thing. Oh wait, I probably shouldn't have said that.
You know, I'm pretty sure we all took Japanese 101, 102 together.
We did.
So I don't think we're necessarily new in that sense,
Yeah.
but I get what you mean. However, I tried to join the Marine Corps. I really wanted to, but I couldn't because of other shit. So
They med you out.
yes, they see me as a liability. Even though I got like a 90 something on the ASVAB, they was like, "Well, we can't really have you because this."
Yeah. They're good at
How many
that.
times I'm gonna get called from the Department of Social Security, who's using a text-to-speech module to communicate with me, meaning it's a scam call.
Yeah.
The same numbers called me probably 8 times
Why don't you block it?
because it makes me laugh every time.
The small things, right?
Yeah, I'm just like, how do you think anybody fucking falls for this? And if they do, they
People
deserve it.
do. There are people who do, and the unfortunate part about it, it's not because they're stupid, it's just because they don't know any better. A lot of
Like
people
I've heard the same text to speech voice mod on like fucking like videos on YouTube.
Yeah, but you got to figure also the people who are um, nationals now, but aren't like English isn't their first language, or are residents of the USA, but the English still isn't their first language, who get that kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
They're used to having that text to speech for certain things whenever they don't have a translator anyway. On top of that, they're not really taught like awareness for looking out for scams and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
yeah,
take
I guess
shit up too.
I've been on the internet for fucking most of my life, like 9 years. So I've been bamboozled every which way when I was a kid. So like, you learn to smart up.
Yeah. I just don't touch things that I don't need to touch. That's
Yeah.
like my premise.
It's a pretty good method to live by. How long is she gonna take, by the way?
That's a good question.
She asked me like one question and then sent me here.
Maybe a different group has like questions for her.
Maybe. I
Maybe
bet
she's
Sarah's.
taking a break from all
I
of us.
bet Sarah's struggling with like fucking formulating one sentence.
It's weird how consistent and inconsistent Sarah is with Japanese, because there are some days that she puts things together really fast, and then other days she just can't seem to get it like out.
Yeah, maybe
It
she.
confuses me a little bit.
This is gonna sound mean. Maybe she does drugs.
Maybe.
You think she just shows up to class fucked up?
I don't know.
I mean, dog. Sometimes she has like buggy eyes. I'm like, bruh.
I think that's just like how she looks naturally.
I mean, sometimes she doesn't look like that though.
What really bugs me is when she starts sleeping.
Yeah, that's
On
That
camera.
that drives
the
like
snoring. Oh my god.
it's just like I
We're
understand you're
halfway through
tired
the
and stuff.
semester. Like, mute yourself already.
Yeah. And I'm just like that too, but it's just like disrespect, and I'm just like, really, like we're all fucking tired of here. If you're that tired, just don't come.
Yeah, exactly.
If I was the instructor, I'd probably go off on her because that's fucking rude.
Yeah.
Or I'd just remove her.
I feel really bad for Tamiya Sensei because she was not prepared to do an E-class. And it's pretty evident in like how she handles it. She's doing a really good job at it, but I can tell she's really uncomfortable with it.
I think we're all a little uncomfortable because taking this class, there's like I love learning Japanese. I love everything about it. But this semester, like I genuinely, like at this point, I don't want to show up to class because it's so boring and it's so like I don't know. Like I just don't have fun being in here. Like
It's
nothing
not as
against
engaging.
her or anybody else. Just
Yeah.
not as engaging.
Yeah, I mean, well, right now, as it stands, the way that college is working is you're paying you're paying the college to teach yourself a class. So,
Yeah.
and it's really difficult for a lot of people.
Well, it's frustrating because, especially for those of us who know we don't do well on online learning, I only take up to 2 online courses a semester, and I've only done that 2 semesters. I've only done 1 semester where I had 2 online classes. All the other semesters I've only done 1, and that's only with classes that I absolutely can't fit into my schedule because I know I struggle in online classes. I really need that in-person group work like we have in Japanese and stuff, and in person listening to it, because my goodness, sitting here and listening to it, like Monday, I was meal prepping while we were having class. Like, there's so many other things that I need to get done that I'm like, I could go do that right now, and I could still listen to class.
Yeah.
But then I need to be listening to class.
I'm
But
gonna be
just
honest,
sitting
boys.
here.
I've been playing Minecraft the entire time I've been like in this class.
I thought I was the only one. I've been playing video games during class too.
I do it sometimes because I'm just
That's
like.
why. That's why I keep my video off.
That's why I've been keeping mine off for the past couple times.
It's fucking funny as
Practice
hell.
going on.
It's
It's
good.
going great.
Going good.
Okay, じゃあ I will ask everybody a question, okay?
Okay.
パンクスさん、今どこに行きたいですか？今どこに行きたいですか？
どこもに行きません。
どこにも。
どこにも。
Don't want to go anywhere. So how do you say?
どこにも行きたい。
行きたくない。
行きたくない。
Use with a negative. Okay? So どこにも行きたくない。はい、じゃあ言ってください。行きたくない。
行きたくない。
ない。
行きたくない。
痛く
行きたくない。
どこにも行きたくない。
どこ
どこにも行きたくない。
うん、じゃあ、how do you say? I want to stay home. Actually, I want to be at home.
うちで、oh goodness, is stay the same as to go?
No, in this case, you can use the verb いる。
いりたくです。
いたい。
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 Oh, I don't know why I said taku. I'm so sorry.
たくない is I don't want to be at home. So, いたい。いたい。
痛い。う
はい。
ちで痛い。
うち。Actually, the particle in this case is に。
Oh, because I'm not going there. I'm staying there. So, うちにいたいです。
はい、うちに。はい、はい、じゃあ言いましょう。うちにいたい。
うちにいたい。
うちにいたい。うん、はい。じゃあ、オットさんは、今、誰に会いたいですか？オットさんは今、誰に会いたいですか？
Can you say that again?
誰に会いたいですか？会いたい。Anybody?
Is that like where I want to stay?
会う is a verb. 会う、会いたい。誰に
Oh, Otto wa aitai desu.
オットさんは誰に会いたい？
Otto means husband.
Oh, okay. I thought you say your own name. I'm sorry. 夫の話です。本当。Want to see a husband. Okay.
面白いでしょね。
夫に会いたい。Okay. 夫に会いたい。So if you want to say 夫は夫に会いたい。okay. Yes. あ、そう、夫さんは夫に会いたいね。Alright.
夫に会いたい。
夫に会いたい。はい。Okay. はい。旦那さんね。旦那さん、husband. Alright. Okay. じゃあ、let's go back to our main room. Right? And let's move to the next. All right, so did you practice well with your partner? All right. じゃあ、tell me what you hear from your partner. Okay. フレミオンさん、what did you hear from your partner?
She wants to eat ramen for lunch today.
Okay, じゃあ、so and so said this. Can you say that? コカスキさん said this.
Hasuki-san wa ramen o tabetai ite desu.
言っていました。
Itemashita.
はい、もう一度言ってください。
Kokasuki-san wa ramen o tabetai itaimashita.
OK。コーカスキーさん、ラーメンが食べたい。ラーメンが食べたい。はい、OK。Alright。はい、じゃあ、ゾラさん、What did you hear from your partner?
なさんは日本に行きたいと言ってました。
OK, very good. はい、じゃあ、シェンクさん、What did you hear?
Shoot, what was to it's they said is toitemasu, right?
そう
Okay.
言っていました。と言っています。Yes.
Was 昼ご飯に食べたいと言っています。
誰が
矢部さん。
矢部さんが言っていました。OK。はい。じゃあ、バンクスさん、What did you hear?
Oto-san is with her husband right now. I think that's what she said.
Can you say in Japanese? She wants to see her husband, she said.
What's the word for husband again?
Same as Otto.
夫。
Oh yeah. Oto wa mite itaimasu.
To see, to meet is to 会う。
Oh.
会いたい。
Oto wa aitai desu.
会いたいと言っていました。
Aitai to iteimashita.
Okay. はい。じゃあ、ラリソンさん、What did you hear?
How do you say flight attendant in Japanese?
Flight attendant.
Flight attendant. Okay. Zoda-san, flight attendant ni naritai desu. 多分。
なりたいと言っていました。
と言っていました。
Okay, all right. Yes, Tai. Okay, usually that's the somebody's wish or hope. So when you say others' wish or hope, you will usually say Tai と言っていました。Okay, you can't tell what other people want to do or want to be. So usually we say タイと言っていました。You quote. Okay? All right, so tai, using tai with a stem, and you can describe want to do something. You okay with this? 大丈夫? All right, any question? いいですか? Can you move
いい
to
です
a next grammar today? All right, that's good. Let's move to a grammar 2. Grammar 2. Before moving to a new grammar, let's review one thing. Okay, this is a slide I want to share here. All right, it's a review of te form. Okay, te form is a very important form of the verb, so I hope everybody okay with the conjugation. If you still need the practice, please do so using the song, okay? And the te form, by using the te form, you can describe doing 2 or more activities in one sentence. When you use more than one verb in the one sentence, you use te form, except the last verb. That's what you learned in lesson 6. Do you remember? For instance, doing this action and then doing this action. In the one sentence, you have to use 2 verbs, right? So you use te form with the first verb. 電話して、te form, 友達の家に行く。Do you remember this grammar? You learned this in the lesson 6. Okay? 電話して友達の家に行く。You cannot say 電話する友達の家に行く。If you use a short form, you have to cut the sentence into half. ね、する、short form or long form, you always use at the end of the sentence. So if you want to use 2 or more verbs in one sentence, you have to use the te form. Okay, 電話して友達の家に行く。And this, you always do the first in this order. ね、first call and then go to friend's house. You will do these action in this set order. So if you want to do this action, going to friend's house, you do this action first, you have to switch the verb. 友達の家に行って、and then 電話する。Okay? How do you say? On Sunday, I clean my room and then watch TV. The 2 verbs you're going to use is clean room. How do you say? How do you say? Clean my room.
部屋を掃除して
部屋を掃除する。So you do this action first, so you use te form. 部屋を掃除して、and then watch TV. How do you say watch TV?
テレビを見て、
テレビを見る。
見た。
見た。Yes, actually it's the past
yeah.
event. If you want to say past event, you use a past verb. Okay. But if you usually do this every Sunday, you use present tense. 日曜日部屋を掃除してテレビを見る。And the order of the action is the 掃除 is the first and then watch the TV. Okay? 日曜日掃除してテレビを見る。Then next, on Sunday, I clean my room, do a laundry, and then watch TV. You have one more activity. So what do you add? You just so this verb, and then next another action. Do a laundry, and then watch TV. How do you say?
Um, 部屋を掃除して洗濯してテレビを見ます。見ます。
Yes, you can use a long form. Yes, of course. Last verb, except the last verb, you use a te form. Okay? 日曜日掃除して洗濯してテレビを見る。And you do these action in this order. 掃除する first, 洗濯する next, and テレビを見る the last. Okay? And this is how you say doing some activities, and you explain in the one single sentence. Te form, except the last verb, right? But today's grammar is very similar to this, but we use a different form of the verb. Well, someday you may do a lot of activity, but sometimes, you know, the order you do will be changed. If you use te form, as you see, this order is already set, and you do this first, and then next, and the last is. But today's grammar is still use a couple of verbs in a single sentence. But if you use past short plus li, past short plus li, and suru at the end, then you do these activity just as an example. You may have some more activity, or there are no set order. You don't have to do this activity in this order. You just do this or do this and some more. That is today's grammar. Tari, tari, suru. Tari, tari, suru. And this ta is the end of past short form of the verb. So look at this picture. You're doing these things. I do these things. I may do some other activity, but I just say this as an example. And this is not necessarily the order that I do. Right? 電話したり、友達の家に行ったりする。Okay? So that's the difference by using the te form of the verb and using the past short form plus li. Did you get the difference? You okay with that?
Hi.
Question? 大丈夫? Okay. 電話した。電話した is a past short, and you add li after that. And at the end of the verb, you still use short form. With the last verb, you use the past short, but you have to add the verb, extra verb, する at the end. Okay? たりたりする。する you attach to the last verb you say. Okay? So for instance, here, I clean my room, watch TV, etc. So that means 日曜日掃除したりテレビを見たりする。You may do some other activity on Sunday, but these activities I usually do. But there are no set order. I may watch TV first and then clean the room sometimes. Or I clean the room first and then watch TV sometime. But these the activity I usually do on Sunday. That's the idea by using the tari suru. Okay, and with the last verb, you always add suru at the end. And you need one extra verb, suru. Then how do you say? On Sunday, usually I clean my room, do a laundry, watch TV, and so on. How do you say? Be the activity you do.
Nichi 日曜日に掃除、部屋を掃除したり、洗濯したり、テレビを見たりする。
Excellent. Okay. はい。日曜日、掃除した past short. Okay. 掃除した。And you add li. 洗濯した past short. And you add li. And with the last verb, you add the verb する。Okay? And these are just an example of the activity you do. You may do some other activities such as drink beer or visit friend's house. You just say these activity, just an example. And there are no set order. Okay. But if you use a telephone, there are these set order you do the activity. If you say 掃除して, that will do the first activity you do. Right? That's the difference. いいですか? Okay? はい。じゃあ、週末皆さんはよく何をしますか? 週末皆さんはよく何をしますか? 書いてください。書いてください。週末皆さんはよく何をしますか? Yeah. Of course, on Sunday or Saturday, you will do many activities. You can't say everything. Yeah, I do this and that and this, next do this. You just give some example. Yeah, some activity, just an example. And explain what I usually do these on Sunday or on Saturday. 週末皆さんはよく何をしますか? Okay, anybody, can you tell me what you usually do on weekend?
I'll give it a try.映画を見たり、ご飯を食べたりする。
いいですね。はい。ご飯を食べたりする。OK。誰とご飯を食べますか？友達？
I don't remember how to say chicken, but
チキンを食べる。OK。友達とチキン。
oh,
鶏肉。鶏肉のご飯。ね。And even you can add the 友達。Right? Okay, very good. はい。映画を見たり、友達とご飯を食べたりする。はい。Any other?
家を掃除したり、
したり。
日本語を勉強したりする。
Very good. Okay. Alright. So you okay with using たりする？大丈夫ですか？はい。Okay. We can still practice this expression next week, but if you're not sure, please read the handout again and make sure you understand the difference between using the te form of the verb and using the past short plus be. And at the end, you use する、たりする。Okay? はい、じゃあ、see you on Monday. And Bank さん、can you stay and do a dialogue check with me?
Yes.
はい、OK。じゃあ、others, see you on next Monday.
ありがとうございます。
さよなら。
さよなら。